Davion, obviously a difficult way to end this, but I'm curious if maybe you just had a moment to reflect. What did you learn about yourself this season, and maybe what did this team learn over the course of the year?
Um, with anything that you want, I mean, there's going to be struggles, but the if you have determination, I mean, you can accomplish whatever you want, and that could be small victories. That may not be the ultimate goal, but I mean, if you know what I mean, just stay resilient through the process and challenge yourself and fight, then it's sometimes it may work in your favor, sometimes it won't, but either way, you just got to keep fighting.
Jerry Tipton, we'll come to you.
Davion, how much did Dante's shooting remind you of the first game at Mississippi State? And what did that last shot look like from your perspective?
I mean, Dante just has their number. I mean, he's proven himself, versus them the first time, and I mean, it was no surprise that he got super locked in like that because he had a really good practices, leading up into this first game. So I knew that when he got his opportunity, he'd be ready for it. But I mean, yeah, like I said, Dante's a great shooter. I'm super happy for him. I'm proud of his performance today. He kept us in the game.
Larry Vaught, we'll come to you.
Davion, it was kind of like the same story again. You guys in the last 4:28 only got one field goal. Kind of what went on the last 4 minutes to kind of stop the offense after it just looked so good for the first 16 minutes of the second half?
Yeah, we were, coach's plan towards those last 4 minutes was kind of feed it to the post. I mean, we were running circles, so we either, taking open shots. If it wasn't wide open, we feed it into the post. And, we just kind of got a little stagnant, very slow. We just really didn't get good looks of what we wanted. And, they were, coming off of staggers over the top and, making shots. I mean, they hit a lot of daggers towards the end, and we couldn't capitalize and answer back, especially when we had the lead towards that last 4 minutes, like you said.
John Hale, we'll circle back to you.
Davion, do you have any sort of idea what the process, the time frame might be for you making a decision on whether to use that extra year of eligibility?
Yeah, no idea. We just lost. Just processing that right now, and just make sure my body is healthy and just decide whenever that time comes.
Ken Spencer, go ahead.
Davion, Cal kind of said, just not enough winning basketball plays throughout the year, and it kind of was reflective in those final couple minutes. Would you kind of agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's right. I mean, us guards, we could have done a better job coming in and helping the bigs rebound. I mean, that was a huge part of their game today. I mean, in the first half, they had 33 paint touches, and they were getting to their spots, getting a lot of second chance opportunities. And I mean, that's on us to come and crack down. And we, like Coach, said, we got to fight and we got to have winning plays, and we just didn't have enough. And it came to bite us towards the end. It just felt like they wanted it more than us in those last couple minutes, and they were executing exactly what their coach had for them.
Larry Vaught, go ahead.
Yeah, David, could you just talk a little bit about the overall play of Dante in the second half? I mean, when could you guys really tell he had it going and knew you were just going to keep feeding him no matter what?
Yeah, after he hit a couple, and then I think I'm not for sure. I came to get him around one of the media timeout marks. I can't remember if it was 12 or 8, but he just had a look in his eye like he was ready for it, and he just wanted the ball. And I mean, I was feeling the same way, but I knew that it was important that it's my job to get it to him, and then when I'm open, shoot it as well. But I mean, like I said, like with Dante, he's the type of player when when he's feeling it, you got to get it to him. It's just a feel that you have.
Kyle Tucker, go ahead.
Yeah, Davion, I wonder if you can envision some way that sort of all the pain and the struggle of this season, all the sort of hardships that this team went through, might somehow reveal itself as a positive next season for Kentucky, whether you're here or not here.
Yeah, I mean, like it's one of those things. Like now, like you know how it feels to be this low. Like I've never lost this many games in my life in basketball. I mean, just consecutively like this, and I know other guys on this roster haven't either. So, like now, you know how that feels. Like you don't want to climb back into that hole. Like now, once you dig in it, you know exactly how to escape. Like you just don't want that pain to come back. Like it's terrible. Whether it's my last college game or not, or I mean, you just don't want to go out like that, and you don't. I know a lot of guys are feeling terrible. So I mean, even if that's next level or not, like you know how it feels to lose like this, and
We'll take two more, Jerry and then John. Go ahead, Jerry.
Jerry's on mute. How about now? Sorry about that. Davion, how maddening is it to yet again, a game comes down to the last few minutes and you guys come up short? That must drive you crazy.
yeah, no, it pisses me off for sure. I mean, it's been like the punch of our season. Like it's always the last 4 minutes, and I wish that we could have executed it. I mean, I was really looking forward to moving on, and everyone had a winning attitude. Coming into this tournament, everyone, no one had any type of disbelief, and I mean, we just like you even had Terrence come back to try to fight and play with us. So I mean, it's not like guys were not looking forward to making a run, but just last 4 minutes got us, and there's nothing we can do with that at this point.
Okay, John Hale, finish us off with Davion.
Maybe I think you guys deserve a lot of credit for continuing to fight back, even at the many times this year that it felt like there wasn't anything to play for. But at the same time, you said that it felt like maybe Mississippi State wanted it more down the stretch. How can both those things be true at the same time? You all kept fighting, but then maybe that mentality wasn't there at the very key moment.
Yeah, honestly, I have no idea. There's sometimes you just gotta, even though you're showing you want it, you just gotta show more. Like, and if we were at a level 8, they took it to 10, and that's why it ended like this.